Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Lizzie. I'm still really sick, but I didn't want to keep you hanging any longer. I promised that I would have these out by Friday. My body, it's just not a good time. I don't know if you read my other stuff, but I have a severe kidney infection, but for the most part in my life, I have a kidney that sometimes fails. I wouldn't call it failure because it does operate a little bit. There is a little bit of, I don't know why it does this. Like when I get an infection, one shuts down and then the other one has to work double time. So it takes like twice as long for me to heal from a kidney infection because I was born with one of my kidneys is weak. So I just feel like I need to do another round of antibiotics and I'll be good. But for the most part, it's the reason why I haven't recorded is sitting in this chair. I've had the worst fucking back pain ever for the last week. I can't deal anymore. I couldn't be down here. I had to lay with a bunch of pillows. But I'm a holistic healer. I'm about to talk about something that's probably not for everybody. I don't promote drug use or ruining your life or anything like that, but I am a holistic healer. I do believe in things, healing the body that grow from the earth. I'm all about it. I got from my friend who's a Native American. She lives on the reservation, so they can grow and make stuff that we can't because they have different rules there. But she made me a special gummy bear, and let me fucking tell you people, today is the first day I've had any relief that I can, I'm still kind of hunched over. I'm not saying the pain is completely gone, but I wanted to cry. The relief was so, it took about 15-20 minutes to kick in, but I strongly promote and support edibles for medical treatments. I have insomnia. When it gets to the point where I can't sleep, which it doesn't take much, an edible really helps me. I don't have to do it every day. I don't eat edibles all the time, but like this, when my kidney's bad, I don't believe in narcotics. I won't take any pain medicine unless I have like a major fucking surgery and I'm slit open. Okay, because that's really painful. You don't want to have to deal with that. But if you're like in the hospital with an operation, I'm not definitely get the pain meds. I'm a holistic healer, but I'm also a realist. So you got to be smart about it. I have a lot of addiction in my family, and I'm just petrified of taking anything and getting addicted to it because honestly, that's how most of the addicts in my family started. Something they were prescribed. So I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. So if you're like me, make sure it's someone you trust. Like, I know this person, it's grown and made locally. There's nothing funky in it. I trust them completely. I get a lot of my tools from them. They've taught me a lot over the years. I trust them completely. Edibles, man. All kinds of stuff. If you are recovering from anorexia or bulimia, I know edibles have been a major breakthrough in helping with anorexia, with people wanting to eat and wanting to get healthy but trying to get out of that mentality. That alone, the numbers have skyrocketed and they've helped so many people. People with cancer get so much benefits from it. Back pain, I am living proof. Like my grandma, when she was alive, she was afraid, marijuana to her was she was 90 years old. But we finally talked her into trying a gummy bear. And she could get up and move around. It's amazing what these holistic edibles are doing for people. I strongly support it. I know there's a bunch of stigma related to it, but honestly, if you're in pain, try it. Because I just feel just to be able to sit in this chair. I know I didn't change my background on you, but that requires me climbing up, and I can't do it yet. I'm really hoping this ends. But let's get into reading. I'll timestamp. Well, I didn't say it. I was I'll timestamp over my chat, but it's at the end of it. All right, air sign. So this is the second part of your love reading for the summer. Second part of the summer. Saying it all fucked up. From now until the end of the summer. What is happening in love for you? I I hope you watched the first one. We did a part 1. If you want to go back and scroll through my feed and find the first one, part 1 of your summer, that if you didn't watch it, you could check that out because it's technically not over yet. At the end, like middle of next week is when the first part ends. So that's why I definitely wanted to get it out for you this week. So pile 1, I forget his name. It's the clock from Beauty and the Beast. Like Maurice. I think, is that the candlestick? Maybe, I don't know. I forget his name, so we're just going to call him the clock. You can put his name in the comments if you know it. And pile number 2, one of my favorites, Mrs. Potts. I love her. Super cute. And pile number 3 is Gaston. When I think of Gaston, I always think of that part where he has his arms and he like kisses his muscles. In the old cartoon. I'm old. Pile 1 is the clock. Pile 2 is Mrs. Potts. And pile 3 is Gaston. Go to the description box below and find your timestamp, and I will see you there. Sorry for gabbing. Hi, pile 1. You picked the cute little clock for Beauty and the Beast. I totally forget his name. Alright, I drew your stack, but you know this is your stack. I like to do something live. So you're going to get a love letter and some channeled message cards. But I also channeled a song for you, Take My Breath Away by Berlin. So you might want to listen to that. And Spirit has some messages for you there or from your person. It should resonate to you. If you want to pause it and listen to it now before you're reading, you can do that. But you can wait to the end. Let me kick my shoes off. You guys know I hate reading with shoes on. And then I leave them down here. I've done that 3 times. I'm like, where's my flip beats? God damn it. I lose something. I need a beeper on them. Alright. So at first, before we get started, let's do your letter. It came out too fast. Please don't lose my voice, Spirit. Nothing's working today. Really want to record every day this week. This year has been fucking horrible. Of all the years to start my YouTube channel, so much shit has happened. Like, I had all those deaths and now all my health. Like, I thought 2020 was bad. Fuck no. 2021 was worse. Can't wait till it ends. Hopefully it gets rid of all my bad luck and all my sadness. I really wanted to do a lesson plan this week. I don't think I'm going to get to that either. I couldn't even plan it. I was like trying to focus and the pain was too much. Then you got, with a kidney infection, you have to pee every 2 seconds too. I fucking hate that. Like, I just went pee. And then you go up there and it's like 1 drop. But it feels like you have to pee a river. I hate that. I hate it. And then the medicine they give you, it dyes your pee so that you know when your medicine has gone through and is done. So your pee is like super orange. Stupid. I hate it. Wow. There we go. Now we got some. It's like they don't want to tell you. Oh, you know I'll get it, guys. Wow, there we go. Open like the floodgates. Okay, I'll get like a couple more. This is a full in-depth reading. Everything you need to know about your love situation for the rest of the summer. So I'm going a little extra for you. Sorry if I look like poop. I tried to put makeup on, but I didn't do any foundation or none of that shit. I'm literally in sweatpants. I fucking tried, guys. I tried. All right, so this is what sick looks like, people. Ooh, my heart. We have had, fuck my life. Let me start over. My heart, you have not had an easy love life or an easy childhood. Okay. I really need to write better. My heart, you have not had an easy love life or an easy childhood. You have struggled. You have been hurt. You have survived. You're the strongest person I've ever met. Your courage is so inspiring. I just want to hold you and kiss away every bruise, every ache, every heartbreak. I wish no one ever hurt that beautiful heart of yours. I just want to show you how highly I think of you. My throat chakra keeps closing. I think this person's having a hard time speaking, or this could be you. You're only getting one letter, so if this sounds like your feelings for your person, it's you. If it doesn't feel like it's you, it could be from your person. I want you to know I'll protect your heart as if it was my own, because the last thing I'd ever want is to hurt you. Your heart is safe with me. I know words are not enough, so I'll prove it to you. I want to make the rest of your life happy. You've been through enough. You deserve only bliss and contentment, and I'm hell-bent on making sure you have it. I love you so much. Wow. What a romantic letter right out of the gate. Not today, people. But they're drama. I'm like, stay away from me. I have enough shit going on. But anyway, I feel like this person recognizes that people just use you and abuse you. Basically, or you get used and abused if this is you. And this person, is almost mad about it. They're like, how the fuck can they treat someone like that so shitty? They're definitely gonna... I don't know if you're scared or if this person's scared of love, which seems like you have reason to. They're recognizing that, and they're going to be patient and show you and prove to you over time. They can tell you anything. Words are flowery bullshit. This person is saying. So I'm just going to skip all that. I'm just going to show you instead. So actions speak louder than words with this person. I am in the process of a divorce or breakup. I can't come forward yet, but I desperately want to. Every time. You're more important. I can't come forward yet, but I desperately want to. Please just wait a little longer. I'm coming, I promise. Woo! So your person could be breaking up and getting a divorce, or you are. But you're in separation. Might be a little bit more separation through the summer. I think you're going to hear from them, but I'm not sure if you two are going to come together. I think it's going to be known to you, or it's going to come to your attention that they are going through a divorce or a breakup. And I think you know and feel that they're coming for you, and you're willing to wait at this point, but we'll see. Anger and resentment is like a virus. It starts with some symptoms like being jealous of others and what they have, or for doing well or being happy, snapping and saying nasty things you don't mean to or about people, comparing yourself to everyone else and thinking you're better than everyone else. It leads to personality changes that make you into a toxic person to yourself and others. The only cure is to let go. If not, it eats your soul. I'm not sure if this is you or your person. I feel like this is past tense, or this is on the verge of one of you becoming aware that maybe you've been a little bit angry and a little bit resentful, and it changed you, and I think you're actively trying to change it. This could be both of you as well. Pucker up. You know you blundered it. Stop being prideful and say you're sorry. Do the right thing. You'll feel better. So somebody was nasty here. I'm not sure if it's you because this is the beginning, or your person. But somebody wants to kiss some butt and make up for something. That could be happening during the end of the summer. I'm so angry about what was done to me. I didn't deserve it, and I do not understand where it all went wrong. I don't know why I didn't see this coming. I feel like a complete fool. I feel like I want to scream at them. One of you is mad, and one of you is recognizing that they fucked up, and one of you is a little bit mad. But this could be past tense as well. I just want to spend some quality time alone together. I feel like that's both of your energies. But right now, I need space. Yep. I'm healing my hurts and learning my karmic lessons. It's not the right time just yet. Please be patient while I learn to be the best version of myself when we come into union. So the one going through divorce has been a little bit resentful, a little bit angry. They've gone through a lot. They might have lashed out at the other person. So the other person the one that's not getting divorced or separated, they're angry. They're upset. They were treated wrong. They didn't like it, how they don't feel like they deserved it. It's mostly why they're angry. So they need some space to cool down. I feel like that's what's happening in this last part of the summer. A lot of healing work for you both, growing individually. I'm sick from hearing what you have said about me. You act like I matter, but trash me when I'm not there. Which one is truth? I can't believe you. There's a lot of miscommunication, a lot of drama here. Maybe the one that's angry was saying a lot of hurtful things, or while the other one was getting divorced, there's bad words. There's like bad blood here of some sense. Or somebody's being a little two-faced, acting like they want it, but telling people they don't. You're so far away, but I feel you with me all the time. I miss you. I feel like Divine Masculine is getting a divorce here. And I feel like they miss the Divine Feminine very much. I think they feel like they fucked it up. And they might lose this Divine Feminine. And the Divine Feminine is like, I need space. You've put me through a bunch of bullshit. You're saying nasty things about me. Your whole energy, your whole vibe is just... And I don't like it right now. That's their vibes. Oh, my angel, my darling angel. You're my friend when I'm in need. That's a Shaggy song. I feel like the luckiest person alive to have this amazing friend in my life. I'm planning to do something really nice in hopes they look at me as a possibility. I want out of the friend zone. Ooh, Divine Feminine, you friend zoned the Divine Masculine. So the Divine Masculine's like, I fucked up. Like, I was a dick. I did all this shit. They were a good friend to me. I feel like when they were being mean to you, you were just like a friend. Although they might have had feelings for you, they were more focused on this other karmic partner because they were in a long-term relationship or they were in the process of getting divorced. So they were still kind of in love with their person. But now they're realizing that you're not just a friend. You're somebody that they really want a life with. And they're like, fuck. Like, I fucked it up. What am I going to do? I feel so lucky to have you as my friend, but I want more. So they're also trying to figure out how to tell you that on top of all of this stuff. I want a commitment. I don't want just a physical connection. So Divine Feminine is like not giving you a time of day because they think that you're not serious, that you're not offering something real, that it's just going to be a fling and that it might possibly ruin the friendship. And it's just at this point in time, they don't think that you're somebody they can settle down with. That's probably why they friend zoned you. You're my safe place, my lantern, my home. I'm leaning on your light right now. Divine Masculine really going through it. Really leaning on this Divine Feminine and their happy, positive vibe and just longing for them. They're very sad. I know you have to pretend that we are nothing until you are free. I don't hold it against you. Okay, so the Divine Feminine might be aware that you're getting divorced or separated. And maybe now they're on to the fact that you might have feelings for them, but you can't voice it or do anything until you're free. So maybe the Divine Feminine's waiting for you. Stop making mountains out of molehills. Relax. Let go of the drama. I feel like you're both making mountains out of molehills. Like, Divine Feminine's like nitpicking things to death. Like, this happened and this happened and this happened because they're angry. So they need to process it. And then Divine Masculine's over there like, I fucked it up. They're never going to talk to me again. And like getting in their own head and psyching themselves out. You're both being a little bit dramatic. It's okay. It happens to all of us. Especially when it comes to things with the heart. We take that personally, right? live in the here and now. That's what you're both trying to do. You're both just trying to clear your life and your clutter and get everything organized and with how you feel and what you want within yourselves. I love you, but we never met. Maybe this is like an online friendship. Maybe they loved you before they met you. Could be that as well. You're on fire. Your energy is vibrant. You're positive and uplifting those around you, a light in the room. Divine Feminine, you're doing something very spiritual. You're having this glow up moment, which is making the Divine Masculine miss you even more because they're in a very dark place. So you're like the lighthouse in the stormy sea, and they're on their little boat going through the choppy waters trying to get to you, but it's not easy. They're going through a lot. Be very careful who you tell your hopes and dreams to or your plans. You have people around you that are plotting and seeking your destruction or attempting to create roadblocks in your journey. Do not trust anyone with your inner knowing at this time. Keep moving forward on your mission and keep your cards close to your chest. Yeah, I feel like whoever is divorcing or separating, they're 100% onto the fact of where the Divine Masculine is going, and they're not about it. They don't want you two to be together. I feel like they are trying to steal the Divine Feminine's work ideas. I don't know why I got that. I don't know what you do for work, Divine Feminine, but the Divine Masculine's karmic is trying to rip you off, so be careful. Also, the Divine Masculine, if you work with your karmic partner that you're releasing, they're trying to steal your ideas. They're trying to sabotage you getting to this person. They don't want to see you happy with someone else, so they're going to do everything to steal your thunder, your money, your happiness, your joy. They're just going to be an overall punk and a pain in the ass, so be aware of that. I fell for you over the internet. Yes. This is an internet connection. I love these. You guys never met? Interesting. All right. Sometimes the good is hidden. Find the good in what they said or asked. It's always there, even if they didn't mean for it to be there. Love, Sherlocky yours, the universe. P.S. Clues for what you want are hidden all around you. You guys are so caught up in your anxiety. You're sending each other clues. Like you're all the time. You're subconsciously telling each other that you like each other. I feel like you're also connecting in the 5D, but you're so caught up into your own shit, you're not seeing the signs. So Spirit is saying in the second part of the summer, start really looking and paying attention. If you feel like it's a clue and it's hitting home to your heart that is a message they're trying to send to you with how they feel, it probably is. Trust your intuition. Let's get your astrology out. And then some descriptions of your characters and energy. Oh, running out of places to put you. All right, so we have Capricorn is the only birth sign out, if you will. Capricorn is also the devil card. There could be a lot of sexual attraction and sexual tension here. Very sexually attracted to each other. But this to me is also ending an old cycle and beginning a new one. Like the devil card represents a cycle in your life is ending so that a new cycle could begin. So that divorce, separation is happening so that you two can come together. It could actually be a Capricorn, or you could be as well. And we got Moon. There's a lot of mystery. You don't know how each other feels. You don't know how each other's going to fit in your life because this is an online thing. So how are you going to take what's an online thing and make it into the 3D? You've never expressed feelings fully, I'm hearing. And I'm on the fence. Does Divine Feminine know that you're getting divorced? I don't know. Maybe they feel it instinctually, but they don't know it physically. Could be that as well. Mercury, your mind. Your minds are racing. This is trying to figure out, find the answers, seeking those clues, trying to be those Sherlock Holmes. Neptune. I do feel like one of you feels like they're left out in the cold. But at the same time, to me, Neptune talks about inner knowing, deep inner knowing. For so long, you've both been in denial about this. So this is finally lifting that denial and seeing the truth. This is more than friendship. This isn't just an online thing. This is real. This is what's going to start happening in the second part of the summer. We have childhood wounded and fool. They did in the letter specifically say you had a tough childhood. You could have suffered some kind of abuse, physical, sexual, mental. You could have lost somebody close to you. You could have been bullied. I just feel like there's something very traumatic about the childhood here, and I feel like this is divine masculine. About not having that love or not being nourished, not getting the attention and the room to grow. I feel like the divine masculine doesn't really know themselves. Maybe their life is changing and they're trying to figure out who they are now. And it all stems back to their childhood. They're really working on themselves here. They're facing their inner childhood wounds. That's really good. But it's also very difficult for somebody to do that, especially if they survive some kind of trauma. Living proof. Like, it's not easy. So divine feminine, if you're really upset, let me tell you something. When somebody goes through trauma, like I feel like this divine masculine has, there's so much anger in there. They don't know how, as they're talking about it and releasing it, I think that lash out moments happen a lot. And especially to people we love, because we feel inside and know that they're going to accept us for who we are and they're going to forgive us and we can genuinely be ourselves with people we love. So maybe they lashed out of that comfortability, like you're not going to turn their back on them just because they had emotions. But they do feel remorse here because they do feel like this childhood trauma that they're trying to face has kind of wound up on your head at sometimes, and I feel like they should have gone about it differently, if that makes sense. Then we have fool over here for the divine feminine. They definitely feel like they were played a fool here, or that they're going to get played. But they're also representing, see how they put on a brave face. Like, this face is really crying, really hurt. The divine masculine really hurt this divine feminine. Inside they're crying, but they're giving that brave face like, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't think about you. Yes, they do. All the time. They're playing. It's a part. They're acting like they're not hurt, and they are. They're acting like you don't matter, but you do. They could have ghosted you. They could have cut you off because they need space. They're hurt. They're in a very deep place of hurt. I don't know what went down here, but something wasn't good. Let's talk about energies. She who radiates the divine feminine with that glow up. Maybe divine feminine has really done a lot of inner healing. And I feel like this wound that the divine masculine made kind of knocked them off their path a little bit. She who emerges, enlightenment, mindfulness, rise up. This is the divine masculine, inspired by the divine feminine's glow up, trying to fix their life and work on themselves so that they can come forward in the right, correct manner, and that divine feminine will realize they're serious. They're growing up emotionally, which is good. It also takes a lot of work. Let's talk about what they're dreaming about, what you will be dreaming about, and what shadow work you need to work on at the end of this part of the summer. Divine feminine is having nightmares, feeling like the divine masculine, if they give them a chance, they're going to swallow them whole again and hurt their heart. So they're having repeat dreams of, like, I don't know if it's past life because you didn't meet yet, like being cheated on, being betrayed, feeling like you're just out to get them in some sense. So divine feminine is actually having a lot of nightmares right now. Bugs, they're creeped out. Divine feminine is creeped the fuck out. Like, they have all these feelings and emotions, right? But imagine if you thought someone was genuinely a player and somebody who was out to hurt you and you were in love with that person, it would bother you. So that's where they're at, divine feminine. Divine masculine is dreaming about, like, this is the divorce. Like, I just want to pick up this life and go where the divine feminine is. They're like leaving everything behind. They're dreaming about the divorce being over, you two already being together, building a new life. And food for me, the divine masculine, is dreaming of pampering and over maybe their love language is like buying gifts or doing something to show their love. They just want to overly show the divine feminine how serious they are, that they're in it forever and they're not going to hurt them. So over here, divine feminine, peaceful among thorns and forgetting oneself. It's work that you need to work on. Even though you're angry and you're hurt and there's a lot of reasons for you to feel that way, at some point you got to lay down the hammer and pick up the white flag. So you need to release and work on releasing that anger and bitterness so that when you two come together, because I feel like this is a twin flame-like situation, that it will be peaceful. Be peaceful in how you approach it and how you talk. You forgot yourself last time. You're scared to get all caught up and wrapped up in this divine masculine again. But don't forget who you are and how powerful you are and how far you've come in your life. And nobody can shake you if you don't allow them. If you don't give them that power. You can't live in fear. Just because you were hurt doesn't mean you're going to get hurt every time. If you want to let go of this situation, if you really feel like they're going to fuck you over, then I'm not telling you to go give it a chance. Trust that instinct. But if you know in your heart that this person has changed, or if you know in your heart you want to at least find out if that person has changed, you got to take the war boots off, darlings. Trust me, I know how difficult that is. I am the biggest warrior. My twin flame is probably like, fucking ones I got stuck with. This one is stubborn as fuck. I'm so screwed. I feel the same way. We're matches. Remember that. If this is a twin flame, what you're feeling, your person is also feeling. You're mirrors. Alright, so calling the storm, divine masculine's trying to manifest this divine feminine back. Trying to get through their shit, clear their slate so that they can come forward and really show this divine feminine, hello, I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, they're sacrificing older relationships, bad patterns. They're getting rid of everything that's toxic that will possibly ruin this relationship in the future. Let me spread some more out for you. Oh, God. Getting there. What do you need to surrender, divine feminine? Surrender negative thinking, as in this person's just going to continuously hurt me. Why don't you give them an honest to God? You don't have to say from the beginning. You could just be like, I'll give you a chance, but I'm not going to guarantee that we're ending up together. But I will give you a chance to prove that you have changed. But you honestly have to give them that chance without waiting for the other shoe to drop, without expecting bad shit to happen. Because be careful, that's what you can manifest by thinking that way. Don't think it's about like anything. I feel like you feel rejected in some way. It's not, you're not rejected. It has nothing to do with your image, your body, who you are. This divine masculine has always been attracted to you. But especially in a twin flame relationship, they're going to run more than once. It's part of the process, and you're going to run more than once, part of the process. Me and my twin flame, we're in a marathon, except we're running opposite directions. I feel like that's what's happening with you as well. Divine masculine, surrender the habit of people-pleasing. How come you try to make everybody happy except yourself, including this divine feminine? You're thinking about all these ways to make divine feminine happy, but what would make you happy? Spirit's like, take a minute and stop trying to make everybody else's dreams come true. What's your dream? Focus on yourself. It's okay to do so. Oh, right. Seduction and cassette. So divine masculine wants to seduce the divine feminine back. Like, we can be more than friends. Like, I'm sorry I fucked up. They want to get you drunk and then not like necessarily take advantage of you, but yeah, at the same time, they want to loosen you up and get rid of this anger. They're thinking back. They're replaying everything they did. It's haunting them, how they treated you. Divine Feminine, the Sword and the Rose. They want truth. They want clarity. But they also want to be protected. And they're protecting their heart from you. They don't fully trust you yet. But we have lightning. There's going to be some sudden change and shocking news. I feel like Divine Feminine is going to be shocked to find out the Divine Masculine is leaving the spouse there. And then upheaval, transformation. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how serious this Divine Masculine is and how much they show that right away. You're going to be knocked off your feet a little bit. So, yay! I like it when that happens. Yep, Divine Masculine is making some movements, trying to go with the flow because they're not exactly free. I don't feel like that divorce is over yet. It might have just started, but they're making movement on getting out of past shit so that they can come towards you. They're also preparing to take movement to come and kiss your booty a little bit, Divine Feminine. Like, please, I'm sorry. But they're not trying to get too impatient. Although they have their days where like, I just want my Divine Feminine. I'm sick of being here. They are trying to be mellow about it. They're trying to trust the process, and they're trusting that you're going to forgive them because they feel like this is real as well. They might even be on to the fact of what twin flames are. Divine Feminine is hungry. Hungry for that love, Divine Masculine. Pay me some attention is basically what Divine Feminine is like. You give all your attention to your spouse and everybody else, but you don't give attention to me. That's what Divine Feminine is saying. Like, I'm sick of starving. You're leaving me crumbs over here. Divine Feminine is pissed. Yep. You disrupted their life, Divine Masculine. You came in, you stole their heart, and then you left. You left them high and dry. And they're like, what the actual fuck just happened? They want to be comforted. They want to feel comfortable. They want to be able to trust you. They just want to be happy. They don't want to get played. They're worried there a lot about that. All right, let's close out your reading for the end of the summer. Action again. Yep. Divine Masculine is taking action. They want forgiveness. They feel like they fucked up. They feel like they lost this Divine Feminine. They're feeling the need to rush in like they're losing them. They just want to get there already. But the action could actually be at this point getting divorced. Is technically an action to bring toward your union together. Because they got to get out of that mess, right? Forgiveness, I feel like, will be happening in the second part of the summer. I think you're going to have a long talk. You're both going to work it out, and the white flag is going to be raised. Yeah, you're going to be open with each other in a way you haven't been and need to be, because there's a lot of illusions here with that moon card earlier. But right now, Swan is a twin flame as well. The stillness, there might be a little bit of time here. This is you, like, both working on yourself. Before union happens, I don't know if you're going to come into contact the second part of the summer, but there's definitely going to be some communication. Or this could be you guys just being still in the moment and taking very baby steps. Diligence. Divine Masculine's going to work very, very hard to restore their name and image to this Divine Feminine. They want to prove that they're not who the Divine Feminine thinks they are. And the Divine Feminine is diligent on, I'm not getting fucking played again. I'm not getting kicked to the curb when I give my heart. Like, still a little defensive there. But I do feel like you'll be more relaxed after you have that conversation and you get your feelings out and you're both realizing you both made mistakes here. You're going to calm down. You're going to have that moment and you're going to be able to move on in peace here. Knight of Cups, the Fool. Divine Masculine really, really wants to come forward. They can't. They're not free yet. They're about to take that journey. Maybe they've been working on their spirituality. Oh my God. But they just, right now, at this point in time, they can't come forward. They want to. Maybe they feel like they don't have enough. They could be working on their money. But they're trusting. They're trusting Spirit's got their back here. Six of Swords, yeah, it's hard work. But they're working towards you, Divine Feminine. It hasn't been easy. King of Pentacles. It's too hot with the candles. It's like 90 degrees down here. King of Pentacles. This is getting that money they need, gaining the courage, getting their life in order so that they can come forward. Towards the end of the summer, I feel like they're going to be ready to come in. 10 of Wands, but it's going to be difficult. There could be a child involved. Like they said, they warned you about the karmic causing trouble. So if they have a child with someone, that person's going to be a problem towards the end of the summer and trying to get in between you two. However, we have the Sun. This is good endings, happiness, joy. It's going to end well. I'm not exactly convinced that union is going to be by the end of the summer. I feel like fall will be more when you two come together. Or really, really like late fall, right on the edge of autumn. But I think you're both going to be very happy and get happy news. You're going to be on the same page because I feel like you're going to finally be expressing some feelings and working out those anger issues and all the past stuff. A conversation is going to be had. So if you've been in isolation or you've been in separation and you haven't talked this through, that's definitely coming the second part of the summer. I do feel like that divorce will be closed out towards the end of the summer so that they can come forward here, but be warned that karmic is going to be a problem. So maybe that's why they can't come in why I'm feeling like they're not coming towards fall, or Spirit just doesn't want me to tell you that they're coming, but I definitely would count on a conversation at some point and be honest with each other. I think you're both ready to do that, and it will happen in divine timing. Overall, I feel like that you're both missing big pieces of the puzzle, and so that's why you're not understanding each other and why you're bumping heads, because you need more information to be like, oh, I get it. And once you get it, you're going to be able to move on. You can't move on until you understand, right? So that understanding is coming, and you'll be able to relax. Maybe even relax together, because they did say they want to spend some alone quality time with you, so that could be that as well. Either way, it looks good to me. You're going to get a lot of healing and a lot of information. And it's up to you whether you want it or not, but I feel good about this. If you liked it, if you want more of these in the future, if you want me to do what's going to happen for you in fall reading for air signs, hit the like button. If you're feeling generous, please hit the subscribe button. No pressure though. I just appreciate that you watch. Share away with whoever may need this. And thank you to all my subscribers. For my original team. I love you all. Thanks for riding with me. Thanks for being patient. And thanks for watching this. I love you all. See you next time. Bye. Hey, Batu. You picked Mrs. Potts. Super cute. Alright. I did pre-draw your stack ahead of time, but you know I like to do something live for you. So you're going to get a channeled love letter, a channeled song, and some channeled cards. I had to rip off my sweater. It got so hot in here. I think I'm having hot flashes with this kidney. Whatever. Alright, so the song that I got for you is That Kind of Woman by Dua Lipa. I can never say her name right. Dua? I think that's how you say it. I love her, by the way. She's awesome. She's like the new... Well, I don't like to compare women, but... She's like the new age Lady Gaga. She's got a lot of good beats out there. I like it. Alright, so let's get a channeled love letter. But that woman's all about, or that woman, that song's all about a woman, like, coming up to someone and being like, hey, if I like it, I want it, I'm going to say it. So maybe the divine feminine is coming for you. We'll see. Could be the divine masculine. Put it over there so I don't lose it. Alright, let's get some channeled cards for you. Now my headband and my shirt don't match. It's going to bother me as a Virgo. Don't look at it, guys. I'm just happy to be out of bed, to be honest. It's so freaking boring. If they knew I was out of bed doing this, I'd get in trouble. What are you doing? I can hear it now. Nothing? I escaped. I'm doing anything strenuous. Hello. Landed right in my lap. Trying to sit on my lap pile too? I ain't Santa Claus. Wow, this gummy bear is really kicking in, guys. It's alright. I think it actually opens my gifts up more. Because you're so relaxed. I think, alright, that's good enough. Got quiet on me. What did I do with your letter? Oh. Let's read your letter first. We got sweets. I love that word. You make me laugh on my darkest of days. You give me hope when it's all going astray. You keep me going in more ways than I can ever explain. I just want you to know, and for you to know me too. I just want to sit and talk for hours with you. Somehow I know you'd understand what I have gone through. You see me like no one else ever has, as if I am a mirror. Twin flames. It stops me in my tracks. The power you have over me does scare me, but I just have to get to you. I just have to love you. That must seem crazy, but ever since I saw your face, you're all I ever wanted or needed. You're my home and my safe place. Love, you're very in love, secret admirer. You have a secret admirer pile too? They're going to be coming in the second half of the summer. Like, surprise! I love you! I'm not a creep. You might be like, wow. Your eyes might do that. Just at the intensity of this person when they come forward. Only you can say who is or who is not right for you to love. Yeah, don't let anybody in the outside chirpity chirp. Tell them to fuck off, people. Everybody's got something to say these days. Me too. I have a big mouth, so I'm not innocent either. But when it comes to your own life and your own love situations, if I love someone, I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you think. That's what I think. 10 years ago, probably not. But now I'm like, I don't care if you don't like them. Do you have to sleep with them? No. That should be everybody's mentality. Because fuck it. It's our life. We make ourselves happy. So don't let anyone, I feel like there's going to be people maybe are concerned or worried about this. I want to know if you're into me. I want to see where this goes. Ooh. Yeah, whoever your secret admirer is done wondering. They're now wanting action. Love is in the air again for air signs too. Your relationship is evolving to a higher level. Let the good times roll. Look at that. I feel like that's the cartoon. Like, like, who is that? What's his name? Like Pepe the Pew. He's like, ooh la la. You know, I feel like that's who this person is. Like, they're just looking at you like, hubba hubba. Like the gum. They just want to chew you until all your flavor is gone. Yes, I meant that to be very sexual. I have no idea what you want or how you feel. I can't read you at all, and I'm trying so hard to be patient, but you're losing me. You need to communicate. Tell me to go or tell me to stay, and tell me soon. Ooh, okay, so maybe it's not such a secret admirer. Because the other one's like, I feel you feeling me. I feel like you like me, but you're not saying anything. And I feel like now it's all in my head. So should I just walk away? So the other person's kind of thinking like it's one-sided. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with them, but I don't have the strength to end it yet. I'm still dealing with codependencies. Ooh. So one person's in a relationship. This is my calling. You feel really good about your job or work. You're getting a lot of signs and you're following your intuition. You're about to hit it big. One of you is going to have a successful career this summer. Or both of you, because I'm not getting a certain side. So this could be both of you working hard on your careers. I wish for you. I pray for you. You're everything to me. Oh, someone's trying to manifest you. I think you just want my body to have sex. So the other one just thinks it's a sexual thing, and the other one's over here like, I'm going to marry this person. Ba, ba, ba. And this one's like, they just want to like have a one-night stand and then see you bye. You're both way off in your gauges. Tomorrow may not come. If today was your last day, what would you want them to know? That's what you say to them. So this person's like the one that's like really in love. They're just going to act like you're all going to die at the end of the night and just get it out of their mouth. I just got to say this before I die kind of thing. Not that they're actually going to die, but that's how they're working themselves up. Like, anybody can die tomorrow, and I can't risk them dying without knowing my truth. They're getting anxious. I know you're into me. I dress nice the way you like. I smile and try to make you show your feelings for me, and it's working. Ooh, the one that thinks it's one-sided is trying to bait. Putting nice clothes on, winking at you, smiling at you a little extra long, like, I know you like me. I'm going to make you come over here. So they're like, they don't want to be the first one to make a move. So they're trying to seduce the other one, which it clearly is working because they're in love with you. You're both way off when you read how you feel about each other. Like, this one over here is thinking, the one that's in love is thinking, like, this person has no idea. Like, they don't know at all that I like them. Yeah, the fuck they do. They've been baiting you for weeks. Angel babies and spirit babies coming in to say I'm okay, and I love you, and I'm with you every single day. So you guys have babies yet to be born that you're going to make together. Whew. Confessional. I want to come forward and tell you how I feel, but I'm scared and intimidated. So the fear's still holding them back. That's why your seduction hasn't worked fully. They're still living in fear. I like this one. You guys are funny. I love myself. I was really crushed and lost and beat down. It took a lot of tears and yells and a lot of determined as hells. But I made it out to the other side. I figured out who I am, what I want, and I became my own BFF and cheerleader. It feels really good to be cool with myself. I feel like this is the divine feminine over here, trying to seduce the divine masculine. Divine masculine all in love, having no idea that they're being seduced. In a good way. It's not like seduced, like trickery, like you genuinely like each other. And so the other one's like, ooh, maybe if I just paint my body the way they like me, they'll finally come over here and talk to me. You think that you're better than me. You think you're smarter than everyone in the room. You think that your words don't pierce my heart, but they do. You think nothing of me, and all I've ever done is try to show you you're everything to me. It was never enough. I was never enough. I'm fed up. I'm angry you treated my heart so poorly. But what hurts the most is you don't see any worth to me at all. Ooh, divine feminine, that's to her. Okay, so the divine feminine is the one in a relationship. This is what they're saying to their karmic. Like, you think you're fucking better than me. You don't appreciate me. You don't value me. They're pissed at their karmic right now. The best thing you can do in this situation is to sit back and center yourself. You're missing lessons or signs or guidance from spirit. There are some growing pains left to experience. Try to go with the flow with a happy nature. Yeah, Divine Feminine is experiencing some relationship growing pains right now, and they're learning a hard lesson. I'm so sad and lost without you. I need you in my life so much. I'd give anything for one more chance to be with you. I cry every night in agony that I lost you. Please come back to me. I feel like this is Divine Masculine, but I feel like this is Divine Feminine's karmic. Like Spirit wants you to know that they're going to try to fight to get this and keep this Divine Feminine where they are. They're fine. It's going to be too late. I just feel like this divine feminine with their person, it's been a long time coming. They just have, like they said, have some codependencies that maybe they have assets together or a home or something, and it's not just feasible for them to walk out. But I do feel like divine feminine's in a rocky, turbulent time right now. All right. Give yourself much more credit. A stranger, then strange, preponderance to ponder. Those in great relationships aren't always those who are good at relationships. And those in challenging relationships aren't always those who are bad at relationships. Oh, see, wow, even though I use preponderance ineptly, this one is really good. Love, please ponder the universe. So, divine feminine, just because you're in a bad relationship doesn't mean all relationships are going to be bad, and it doesn't mean you're defective. It's just a relationship that's not meant to last. You're supposed to learn something and move on. That's not a fault in you, so don't get hung up on it. Don't let this become a roadblock in this connection with the one you actually like. All right, let's get into your astrology. We have Scorpio, Gemini, Saturn, and Sagittarius. Gemini here, you definitely are lovers. Maybe I think you've had past lives, but I do feel like this is a twin flame energy. Twins, twin flame. Gemini are the twins. Saturn to me is knowledge, finally seeing the truth of what this is. Gaining the wisdom, learning those karmic lessons. Sagittarius, you're all lit up. Fire. A lot of sexual tension here. But there's a lot of anger here with divine feminine and their karmic. Like their life is burning to the ground in the second part of the summer. They're really going through it. I feel like their karmic's pretty nasty, to be honest. A manipulator. That's why they're trying to come back. I don't feel like they're genuine and that sad. I feel like they only care about money or assets, if that makes sense. And Scorpio to me is like somebody feels stung here. But it's also, water sign is a deep emotion for me as well. And protective energy. Fierce protective energy. I think divine feminine is really just trying to protect their heart. And divine masculine's trying to be in their own place and protect themselves and gain that courage to come forward. You're both in fight mode. Fighting for this connection, whether you realize it or not. Ooh, we have Don Juan and Thief. Divine masculine wants to come in and is trying to be the lover, like sweep you off your feet, all the romantic shit. They want to steal you away from this karmic. You also stole this divine masculine's heart. I feel like it was love at first sight. There's some kind of underlining like wrong. Not that it's wrong for you to be together, but I feel like you both feel like it's wrong. I don't know if it's because it's like a work relationship or because one of you's in a relationship or the society just won't accept it, but there's some kind of like, maybe you're stealing each other from different people. Maybe divine masculine is also with someone. Energies, she who prepares and she who unfolds. Don't get caught up on she. This is just energy. So for prepare, she who prepares is actually for the divine masculine. They're in prepare mode, trying to work up that courage to come forward. And she who unfolds is the divine feminine, just trying to, like, things are unfolding to them. They're starting to see this karmic for their truth self, and they don't like it. It's very painful. I feel like they're taking the rose-colored glasses off, like, ugh. You know, I feel like they're like, I spent all this time with this person. How did I not see it? They might be a little bit embarrassed as well. Let's talk about dreams and what shadow work you both need to work on. Divine masculine, doctors and writing. This is him him, whoever the divine masculine is, trying to mentally stabilize themselves and get themselves right, fix their problems, get out of any issues or anxiety. They could actually be having a medical problem right now. They might want to get you pregnant or have babies. It doesn't mean right away, but they could be thinking of taking care of you and pampering you as well. Riding, they're dreaming of coming in and telling you those feelings and having the courage to do so, the courage they don't have yet in the 3D. Divine Feminine is dreaming about moving on with this Divine Masculine and getting away from the karmic. Maybe dreaming about a trip, taking a trip together, starting a new life. And wealth, they could be dreaming about work, getting work ideas in their sleep. I think they're focused on, I don't feel like they're centered around money, but I feel like money is the focus right now. Maybe they're need money to get away from their karmic. It could be that as well. So they're dreaming up ways to make that money. Divine Masculine, what shadow work do you need to face today for tomorrow? An artificial heart. I think you have a partner too. You're going to have to give up someone too. And you have a person, you've been playing to them like you're still in love and you're not, so you need to face that as well. But you haven't told this Divine Feminine, you haven't been completely honest with how you feel, and that's eating at you. So it's time to take that artificial heart and be real with this Divine Feminine and be real with the person in your life as well. Naked before the stars and fragmentation. Divine Feminine, you need to look at your situation. Before you do anything, you need to figure out what this karmic is and if you want to stay with them, because I don't think you do. And you're in and half out with this Divine Masculine. You got to be all in or all out. So your mind isn't made up on what direction to go yet. You need to make that mind up. Naked before the stars, strip yourself bare. What do you really want? What is going to make you happy? Is this karmic partner doing it for you? Because I don't feel like they are. Are you ready for a new relationship? Do you need time? These are things that you need to sit with yourself and really figure out. Okay. What do you need to surrender, Divine Masculine? Surrender to rest and sleep. I don't feel like you're sleeping enough. You're very anxious. You're very worried. Maybe even a little paranoid, a little depressed. Take that time for self-love. Sleep in. I would love to sleep in. Surrender to the magic of who you are, Divine Feminine. You don't need anybody. I feel like maybe your codependency is you're afraid to be alone. You're afraid of not having anyone in your life, but you're magical in yourself. You can fill yourself up. You technically don't need this Divine Masculine over here, but you want them, and you don't need the karmic over here. You need to love yourself. That's what the second part of the summer is for you. Maybe the second part of the summer is getting away from your karmic and just having some single time. Could be that as well. Ooh, we have love call, keys on a ring. This is coming in with that communication. Divine Masculine wants to tell their feelings. They want to express love, but they feel like the Divine Feminine has a lot of options. They have options as well. They're with a partner. Divine Feminine's with a partner. Which way are they going to go? They don't know either. You're both in limbo with these feelings. It's like you're flirting and you're sending vibes out there and you both want each other, but neither one of you are free to move towards or ready to move towards. Yeah, we got addiction and kisses. Codependent again. There's some kind of codependency here with this karmic. Maybe they have children together or property. There's a block with it's definitely acting as a block as to why you two aren't coming together. But there is unconditional love here. They do have deep feelings for the Divine Masculine. Alright, Divine Masculine over here. Look at your abundance. Maybe you're the one with the money coming in and the career doing well. Or you're just focused on your money right now. You're building that strength And you have so much passion for this divine masculine, but you also are divine feminine. You also have great passion for your work. So maybe you're just throwing yourself into your work this summer. I think you want money to be able to build this life because you got the house card. So you're dreaming of creating a whole new life with this divine feminine, and you feel like you need resources to do that. So I think a lot about the second part of the summer for you is building a bank account, building that strength to be able to tell your person how you feel. And following your passion and releasing it. Alright, so divine feminine is taking caution. They're like, time out. Like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm doing. They're taking a break from the karmic because the karmic is too much. They're playing with fire, though, I feel like. This is spirit saying, like, you need to chill. You need to stop trying to seduce this one over here because you're not exactly ready for them. Yeah, you need space. You need to be single for a bit. This is about you ending that karmic situation and you just taking that minute to love yourself. Yeah, stop. Stop the flirting. Stop trying to lead this person on. I don't know if you're doing it subconsciously, but try to be aware of that. Just take a time out the second part of the summer. Really heal up from your past relationship. Let's close it out here. Ooh, yes. You're both transforming. You're both really figuring it out. You have so much attraction and so much love. You really want to fight for each other, but neither one of you are free to do so. So you got to do that transformation work. Yep, you're both going on a new start. You're moving away from people that you're currently with or blockages. You're trying to trust yourself, and you're trying to trust in your spirituality and whatever you believe in. Ooh, enlightenment. So you might be having a spiritual awakening this second part of the summer with this trust and enlightenment. You could be communicating with spirit yourself. Yep, you're both just going to go with the flow. This second part of the summer isn't necessarily so much about your union, but about becoming free so that you can have one and having time to yourself to heal. Yep, being flexible, not breaking in the times, but bending with it. Your relationship isn't going to fall apart just because you're taking some time for self. Yes, here comes the divine masculine wanting to have that love offer. But divine feminine is still in a fight and still has their guard up. There's some reason, there's a lot of, I don't know if it's competition or some animosity. But this could be the divine feminine's karmic as well. Like them trying to come back and your divine feminine like, no, go away. I will cut you. I don't want you anymore. Because I feel like that person's going to be a problem. Divine masculine's over here thinking they lost the divine feminine, longing for them to come back. But don't worry, because justice is going to come in for you both. This is like ending of those relationships so that you can have a chance. But you're both stuck in your mind about this. This is a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. But that divine masculine's going to come in and tell you that truth fast, quickly, and like a boss. Listen, do you want me or not? Because I need to know. That's coming this part, the second part of the summer. But then we have King of Swords. So I feel like what I think is going to happen is somebody's going to give love feelings, and I think you're both going to express that you do want to see where this goes. It just timing is not now. Neither one of you are free and really ready to make this work, and you have a lot of healing work to do. So I think that offer is going to come in a little bit too soon. But I feel like it's a good thing because knowing each other's feelings is going to drive you towards that transformation all the more quicker. Just because you need to take time for yourself doesn't mean that they're going to be going out to find anybody else. Maybe they're going to find that healing a little bit faster because they know that you're waiting for them or the other person's waiting for them. But I do feel like an honest discussion is going to happen, and then there's going to be some kind of stalemate. Whereas you both talk, I don't feel like it's a vicious, nasty talk or anything like that. I just feel like I like you too. I like you too, but I just got out of a relationship and my heart's hurt and I don't feel like I'm ready for another relationship. I just want to breathe for a minute. And the other person going to be like, I totally get that. So how about we just stay friends for now? I feel like that's what might happen. Like I like you. I'm not interested in anybody else. I'm not going anywhere, but for right now I just want to be friends because of this turbulent drama. And it's going to be accepted by the other person, but they're also going to be cutting out and being defensive to those karmics that are going to not go away so quietly. They're going to give a fight for this divine feminine. I don't feel like divine feminine's going to want anything to do with that. I think it's going to frustrate them. They got their grips in this divine feminine, and it's not going to be easy for them to shake them. But they're working on it. You've got to give them a little time, divine masculine. But I do think overall, at the end of the summer, you need to have that conversation, how you feel. And that you need to have that clarity, and it's going to happen. And you're going to have ending to other relationships. So it's going to be hard, but good at the same time. If you want more of these in the future, if you liked it, if it resonated, please hit the like button below. Please hit the subscribe button to help my channel grow if you're feeling generous. No pressure though. Share away with whomever may need this, and thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 3. You picked Gaston. Put him over there. Alright, so I did pre-draw your stack, but you know I like to do something live for you. So I have a channeled song for you. It's Prisoner by Miley Cyrus. It's an interesting song. I actually never heard of this song before. When I was channeling, I was just scrolling through and it accidentally played all by itself and I heard in my head, pile 3. So this one's for you. It's about being caught up in someone, not being able to forget them. So somebody's definitely caught up in some feelings here. Let's get a love note for you. This is a love letter, either from you to your person or your person to you. And we'll get some channeled cards for you. I had to take my sweater off, so I'm in a different top than what you first saw me in. It's a little hot today. Usually my basement's freezing, even when it's like 90 degrees. Not today. It's hot as balls. There's no air conditioner down here, or fan. Well, there is a fan, but it's comfortable enough with a t-shirt, not with a hoodie. Which surprises me because I usually have to wear a sweater down here or a long sleeve. Wonder what's happening. Maybe I'm having hot flashes. Bad part of the gummy bears is they make you sleepy. They're so strong, after a while you get sleepy. Like, alright, I need to sleep this out. Whoa. I don't think I'll be eating anymore today until I want to go to bed. Which sucks because my back is getting stiff again. Doesn't last long enough before you gotta eat more. Alright, so let's get your letter. Dearest one, there are times I feel like I'll never get to you and it crushes my soul. But I'm holding on tight to my faith. I know you're the one for me. I understand this connection now. I didn't believe in twin flames before I met you. The minute I saw your face, heard your name, I was hooked. It took a while for me to understand why I couldn't get you out of my mind. I felt you put a spell on me or I was losing my mind. I pushed you away and I ran in fear. common in twin flames. I hope you can forgive me. It seems so silly a reaction to me now. How could I run from you? What was I thinking? I just want you to know you're in my thoughts every day, and I'm fighting hard to make it to you. All my love, your twin flame. Yes, I love the twin flame readings. I'm a twin flame myself, so I'm always rooting for the twin flames out there. I don't know why I rejected you. It hurt me more than it hurt you. So they're referencing that they feel bad for making you feel rejected. Thank you. Thank you for your support, for your loyalty. I'm going to show you my gratitude. I'm so thankful to have you in my life. So somebody here wants to say thank you for something. I close my eyes in times of trouble or when my head hits the pillow. I think of your face, your smile, your cute little giggles. I think of your calm and your strength, your sweet dignity and grace. You're my home, my safe place. You are the compass that keeps me sane. Okay. Wow, this is a little backwards. The Divine Feminine was the runner in this situation. And the Divine Masculine's over here dreaming about you, thinking about you. They think you're an angel. They want to say thank you. You feel safe with them in a way you never had before. You want to make them feel that way about you. I feel like that's both of you. I hide my feelings for you because I have to. I'm protecting you. Divine Feminine's protecting you, Divine Masculine. Hit the brakes. Yep, Divine Feminine hit the brakes. They can't come forward for some reason. Just be yourself. They're going to love you. All you need is already within you. All you need to do is breathe and see. They're perfect for you because you're perfect for them too. You got this in the bag. You're both trying to build up confidence. I made a blunder of it. I just want to kiss and make up. I wish I could take it all back. Instead, I just have to prove that I am sorry and that I learned from the challenges. Divine Feminine's feeling like a butthole right now. Oh, I know we are very different. I also know that it won't matter because you're the only thing that has ever made sense to my heart. That's both of you. So maybe you're from different cultures, different areas. There's a lot of difference here. And I think that bothered you both before, but it definitely doesn't now. We have never had sex. I'm so nervous to take it there, so I'm dragging my feet. I want you, I'm just scared. Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine's a little scaredy. I can't complain, because that would be me too. I want to make you laugh. I want to impress you and show you things you've never seen before. I want to shower you in love and pamper your soul. I just want to worship the light that you are. You're my whole world. Oh my god, this Divine Masculine is very romantic over here. What the fuck is this? Why did I do this? I don't know. Maybe they're very proper. Excuse me while I drink my tea. What is it with the pinky? I do that. I didn't even know. Somebody said that to me, like, did you go to etiquette class? I'm like, no. They're like, why does your pinky go up when you drink? I was like, I don't know. I blame Disney. They crack me up and I find that so sexy. You both make each other laugh. I jumped the gun and chose wrong, but I didn't know or understand real love then. I do now. Maybe Divine Masculine also rejected the Divine Feminine. Very common in twin flames. You both reject each other at least once. I'm afraid you will yell at me and throw me out if I come forward. That's both of you. You both think you're mad at each other. You saved my life by showing me my worth. That's why Divine Masculine wants to say thank you. You did something big for them. I hurt you. I hurt myself. I hurt my family and friends. I messed up my good name. I lost my confidence. I lost my way. I'm hurting so bad without you. I need you. I need you so bad it hurts. I can't do this without you. I'd give anything to be in your healing energy again. I'm lost without you. Divine Masculine. So, I think you both hurt each other. I think you're both equally guilty. They like me back. This is amazing. So, this second half of the summer, you're both going to realize that you like each other. I'm so sexually attracted to them, both of you. Divine intervention is happening in our union. They are helping us to the finish line. Divine timing is at play here. Tune out mode. Right now you are tuning each other out to do your healing work. It's not like you're giving up, but Divine Feminine for some reason can't come forward, and neither can Divine Masculine. I'm so intimidated by you. You're standing in your power, and I admire that so much about you, but it also scares me to death. Divine Masculine is a little intimidated by this Divine Feminine. I feel like boss energy. Let the good times roll. So happy times are going to be coming for you both. Ooh, damsel in distress. I want to come in and save you, make it all better, and steal you away. Divine Masculine. If you're with someone Divine Feminine, they're about to be like, fuck you, pal. You don't treat them right. I don't like you. Get out of here, bye. And they're just going to be like, come on, let's go. They just want to come in and make a romantic gesture, save the day in some sense. But I really feel like they're worried about your karmic and you, Divine Feminine. Can this be true? You have good news coming for you. Yep, good news for both of you that you both are in it to win it. What is this? Why am I doing weird shit? Goddamn gummy bear. When the hard times hit your timeline, close your eyes, breathe, and center your mind. Pray, ask for help, meditate, relax, and unwind. So Spirit's saying just through the second half of the summer, focus on staying calm, meditating. Cotton mouth. That's one downfall of eating edibles. Alright, so in about 3 hours, I'm just going to be laughing for no reason. Wine does that to me too. I drink 3 glasses of wine and I can't stop laughing. Why? I don't know. I can tell you nothing's funny. But there I am, dumb cheese ball over there, laughing like a hyena. See me in their eyes. Whatever oh my God. Whenever conferring with another, either face-to-face or across the miles, whether a human being, departed spirit, or sentient tree, always speak to the highest within them and make such a difference. Love, amen, the universe. P.S. Yeah, as if some trees weren't sentient. Glad you caught that. What? Huh? Whatever conferring. So, maybe you're across the miles here. You could be far apart. You could be in separation. Always speak to the highest within them. Speak to your higher selves. Speak from your higher self. So you don't let anger and fear get in the way when you do come together here. Oops. Let's talk about astrology. We have Venus, which talks about love. This is definitely a twin flame. You're very much in love with each other. We got Libra. Surprise, surprise. The air reading. Also, Justice coming in with the scale. You're also the Justice card in the tarot deck. We got Virgo and Aquarius. Hello, fellow Virgs. I'm a Virgo too. Well, half Virgo. Like, this half is Virgo, this half is Leo. In one body. That's why I'm crazy. Not like crazy like psycho killer, but I'm a freak ball. It's okay. Aquarius is the star card. So somebody could be also 11. 11 is twin flames. Air all over the place. How appropriate. You're like the light of each other's life. You're both bettering each other. Virgo, you are in analytical mode. How do I get there? What do I do? What am I going to say? You're trying to make a plan here. Libra is that justice coming. You're going to have your time together. That divine timing is coming in. And you're very much in love with each other with this Venus. You're both equal in that. You both know that you love each other and you both know that you're each other's twin flames. The rest isn't worked out, but that is. Hey, that's the best part. Alright, so over here we got scribe and networker. One of you might be a writer here. Networker, you could be working on social media here. Maybe you're going to be doing a project together. Somebody's trying to get themselves out there, make opportunity, working on their career. Another person is in dream mode, writing, planning mode. But I do feel like it's both about your careers, though. One of you could be in the public eye as well with the star card and the networker. She who doubts, she who listens. Ooh. Divine Feminine's in doubt mode that this Divine Masculine's ever going to come back or ever forgive them. And Divine Masculine is really trying to listen and see the signs and listen to themselves. Follow their inner guidance. Hey, Hannah, that's my sister's name. Hannah, if you're watching this, you got your own card. And Hannah, my sister, is the best listener out of the whole group. That's crazy. And she makes that face sometimes when she's pissed. Understanding, witness, and compassion. Yeah. Divine Masculine has so much compassion for the Divine Feminine, especially for whatever they're going through right now. Let's talk about dreams and shadow work. Divine Feminine, whoever the Divine Feminine is, they're getting a lot of downloads in their sleep about your past lives. They're seeing a lot about that. And then music, they could play music, maybe they write music. Lyrics. But I feel like the Divine Feminine is the writer. Getting a lot of ideas in sleep as well. Divine Masculine over here is dreaming about making all that cheese and being successful, trying to be the networker and make that money so that they can give this Divine Feminine a good life because they feel like that's important. They want to be the provider. And they're dreaming of you two being in love, married, babies, sexy time, all of it. Just love. It's not like every dream they have is... It could be past life as well. They could be remembering your past relationships. But only good stuff there. Alright, let's talk about shadow work. Divine Feminine's feeling alone in the world. Feeling like they don't have anybody. Specifically during the second half of the summer. But they have some codependency and some addictions they're trying to get rid of here. I don't feel like it's drugs and alcohol addiction. Maybe another 11. Maybe... they're addicted to you, Divine Masculine. Maybe they're very sexually pulled to you in the second half of the summer. And then over here, Divine Masculine is, I won't cry for you, and is this me? Ooh, Divine Masculine is getting rid of something toxic, whether it be a relationship or people in their life. They're like, somebody did them dirty, and they're like, fuck off. Not the Divine Feminine, though. So the second half of the summer is them putting their foot down and setting those boundaries so that there's no complications when you two come together. They might be getting out of a karmic situation as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're only supposed to get 4 and this was your extra card. I feel like you're both in karmic relationships at this point. Which seems to be a common theme in here. Alright, Divine Masculine, yep, they need to surrender unhealthy relationships. That's what they're putting their foot down. They're getting out of bad stuff too. And Divine Feminine, surrender to your creativity. I feel like you're a writer. You're working on something or you're going to be getting amazing ideas the second half of the summer. Focus on that and focus on creative ways to communicate to this Divine Masculine. Ooh. Divine Masculine wants to take this relationship to the next level. They might even come in hot with a ring. Doesn't have to be true for everyone. This just basically means they want to make it official and they want to tell you that they like you. And Divine Feminine is mirroring the Divine Masculine. You're both going through it karmic-wise. But they've been struck by the arrow. Yeah, they have a lot of passion, a lot of sexual energy this second part of the summer for the Divine Masculine. Yep, and you're both ending relationships, ending past beef, anything that doesn't serve you both. You're both getting rid of it in the second half of the summer because you're preparing for love and life together. You're both each other's end game, but there is going to be some pain here. It's going to be hard to end those things. It's not going to be easy. And you're going to take some time to reflect on all you have learned, so there's going to be a little bit more separation here. There's going to be some anger that you need to work through. And rest. Yeah. When you get out of relationships, I know you don't like to hear this, but you both genuinely loved your karmic. So this death is going to be hard. It's going to cause a lot of pain. You're going to be angry about a lot of the things that you put up with, and there's going to be angry words said as you leave your karmics, and they're not going to give up easily. So you're both going to need to take a time out to be like, listen, I just went through some shit. I need a minute. But that's going to be both of you. You're both leaving relationships in the second part of the summer. You're both embracing the fact that you're each other's twin flame. You're what you guys want. And you're both embracing that you need to do something about it. Yep, going forward. You're both deciding that you need to end those relationships because you want to make this relationship work and you want to go forward together. Yep, gaining that freedom, ending those relationships. Telling each other the truth about how you feel. Might have some sexy time this summer, or making each other very happy. But there is going to be a standstill at the end of the summer because, like they said, you need that rest to recover from these breakups because it's not going to be easy. There's going to be peace made here, peace between the two of you. Both of you don't feel like you have enough to offer just yet. But there is going to be a love offer here. Divine Masculine is going to offer their cup of love. You are each other's twin flames. You are going to choose each other. And you're going to communicate your feelings quickly. Queen of Pentacles, to me, is Divine Feminine. So we got the King of Cups. Almost ready to accept that, but they're like, look. Will you love me? Will you accept me? Yes, absolutely. I will accept you. But I need a minute. I'm almost there. Just need a minute. And that's that Divine Feminine telling the truth like this. But I feel like it's both of you. You both need a minute to rest. But it's going to be another 11. Yeah. Could be union here. Could be having a twin flame union. Maybe you will come in and share your feelings. Maybe that standstill is you two just keeping it to yourself. Maybe that could be as well. Because this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like it's going to happen and it's going to be good. That makes more sense. So there will be a standstill before you come together. You still are going to come together by the end of the summer. But after you have that talk and after you guys do the breakups, there is going to be a minute of, I just need to breathe. So that's definitely going to happen. But I do feel like union's coming. A love offer is going to be made and accepted here. Yay! How exciting! What a good reading. I loved it. If it resonated, if you want more of these in the future, please hit the like button below. If you're feeling generous, please hit the subscribe button. Share away with whomever may need this. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you all. I'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your summer. Everybody, love you.